Hello everyone, welcome to Joe Consume Cinema. I'm your host, here's Johnny, and today we have a first-time movie reaction to the 1984 film Silent Night, Deadly Night. So this one has been on my radar for a long time. It is a slasher film, from 1984. So here's my thought process with doing this reaction now and releasing it when I am. We're going to be up to our eyeballs in festive cheer and goodwill and all that jazz, and I just kind of think a nice palate cleanser is very useful this time of year. So yeah, that's my thought process. Is if you want to take a break from all the goodness of the holiday and you want to watch something a little bad, if you feel a little bit overwhelmed with all the festive cheer and goodness of the holiday, here's a quick slasher reaction for you to take your mind off things. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it, and that's exactly how I'm going to use this reaction myself. But as always, please remember to blank, blank, and blank. Channel's doing really well. I think we're going to hit 3,000 subscribers sometime before the new year, which is awesome. I still need to catch up on watch hours, but that will come with time. Other than that, I have a Blue Sky social account. If you haven't made an account, I highly recommend it. Like I've said before, it's like early Twitter, far fewer Nazis and Russian bots. It's really great over there, very pristine. And yeah, if you make an account, feel free to give me a follow, Joe Consume Cinema. And with that, let's just get right to the movie. That is an intro.
Santa Claus doesn't bring presents to naughty children.
What if we don't get home by my bedtime?
We will, hon. Don't worry.
Mental facility. Oh boy.
It's me, Dad, Jimmy.
Dad, it's Ellie. We have Billy here and little Ricky, too. He doesn't hear us, honey. He doesn't even know we're here.
Then what did we come for?
Billy.
Kid's got a point. Why the hell would you bring them here on Christmas Eve?
You scared, ain't you? You should be. Christmas Eve is the scariest damn night of the year. Santa Claus only brings presents to them that's been good all year. All the naughty ones, he punishes.
They're really setting it up.
Grandpa said Santa Claus was gonna punish me.
You think Dad could have talked to him? What the hell are you doing that for?
I'm holding you up, asshole. Put the money in the bag.
All right, you.
That was quick. This movie doesn't mess around.
31 bucks. Merry fucking Christmas.
Do you see what I see?
He must be on his way to a party.
Santa Claus!
Looks like you get to see him tonight after all, Billy.
No, Daddy, I don't want to see him. Keep going, don't stop.
Kid has good instinct.
Jump, go, go!
Oh my god. That was a fucking brutal intro.
Let's go, Billy. Come on up here. Put your drawing up on the board with the others.
Sister, look!
Billy, take that down.
That it's all still inside him. All that terrible violence he saw. His drawing clearly shows that.
I am not interested in what you think. I thought you finally understood that. He must be taught.
But the memory is still there, Mother Superior, waiting to come out.
And if it does, and if he has received proper training, he will know how to cope with it.
It seems to get worse for him every Christmas.
She's a real piece of work. Jesus Christ. You're gonna turn this kid into a monster.
Please let me up. Sister Margaret. Let me out.
Leave him alone.
Please let me out. No! Oh, no!
Lily, out of the way. You will learn gratitude. Say thank you to Santa Claus.
No! No!
Oh my god.
Meet Mr. Sims.
Still doesn't react well to anything dealing with Santa or Christmas.
I just got a call from one of the employees. Seems he went ice skating last night and broke his ankle. He'll be out for the remainder of the season.
Lucky him. Call the temporary
The
agency.
agency's only got women. This job requires a person of the male persuasion. Big, fat, jolly one. You receiving me?
Take a closer look at yourself in the mirror, Billy. And just remember, be jolly. Lots of ho, ho, ho. And try not to scare the little bastards.
Oh, man.
I don't bring toys to naughty children. I punish them severely.
He sure knows how to handle kids. He's great, isn't he?
By the time this party is over, you'll think you are Santa Claus. Hey, Santa! Santa, you better sober up. You got a long night ahead of you.
Huh?
You remember what Santa Claus does on Christmas Eve, don't you?
Yeah.
Better get started. I better get started. Go get him, Santa. Go get him.
Well, you gotta do it, Billy. You heard the drunk guy. He's only had like 2 drinks. He has freakish strength.
You're crazy.
Punishment is necessary, Pamela.
Mr. Sims! Oh, Mr. Sims!
Thank God.
Wasn't expecting a bow and arrow.
There you are, you bad kitty.
Punish! 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 Denise? Are you okay?
No, she is not okay.
Punish!
Santa Claus!
Oh, boy.
Have you been good? Or have you been naughty?
Good.
You think the cops are gonna, like, shoot like a dad Santa?
Hold it. Stop right there.
Daddy.
Well, at least they didn't shoot him. That's better than I thought it was gonna go. Man, I hope he gets back to the orphanage. I'm thinking Mother Superior needs to go for creating this monster. Punish them, Billy. They've been bad. Oh my god. That's not Billy, is it? Wow.
It's Father O'Brien. He was our Santa this year.
Kid we're looking for is 18.
Barnes wanted the guy to stop, Captain. He didn't respond.
Of course not. He's deaf. He couldn't hear it.
Their bag sent up pretty damn quick.
Punish!
What the snowman do, Billy? Kids are fucking stupid.
There is no Santa Claus.
Naughty. Naughty.
Oh shit. That's disappointing. The one that created him gets to live. My god, these kids are so traumatized. They watched Santa get bagged up 2 times.
You're safe now. Santa Claus is gone.
There's the new successor.
Naughty.
Okay, took some time just to gather my thoughts. So that was Silent Night, Deadly Night. Really mixed bag here. I don't know, like, what was going on, but I purposely try to find, the highest quality version that I can, and this said 1080p remastered, and it looks like it's kind of splotched together here and there with B-roll film to actually finish the movie, which, I don't know, maybe they were having some production issues, but it's very telltale when the quality shifts from a standard like 1980s quality movie and the B-roll film, it's very obvious. Overall, I thought the story was decent, very brutal and dark at times. You have Billy who goes through this very traumatic experience when he's a little kid. I don't know why his dad thought it was a good idea to take his son and family to a mental hospital where his dad was staying at, but that was a huge mistake right then and there, especially on Christmas Eve. That bothered me immediately. But the family gets murdered by this criminal dressed as Santa. Billy sees the whole thing, is traumatized for life, gets sent to an orphanage with his little brother who was an infant during the time. The kid needed help, clearly, didn't really get it. Mother Superior was a horrible character and really bothered me that she lived all the way through it. I'm kind of hoping she gets killed in the sequel, but never going to watch that probably. Yeah, if there's one takeaway from this movie, I think it's that nuns are evil. I think that's a pretty solid takeaway for the entire film, because Mother Superior creates this monster. You have this kid who's traumatized who needs many, many years of therapy, and instead, anytime he acts out, it always happens around Christmas time because that's his trigger. Is he obviously remembers the attack, and anything having to do with Santa or Christmas always gets him really agitated. He starts having nightmares. He gets into fights, that kind of thing. The kid just needed therapy, and instead he got Mother Superior, who tied him up anytime he tried to run away after, having a horrible nightmare, or forcing him to do things like sit on Santa's lap. And of course, the kid responds with violence, and it's like, yeah, just a really internalized trauma, and it manifests itself in a pretty unique way. I thought the trigger was pretty clever. He gets a job stacking boxes at a toy store, and it's Christmas time there, and they need a new person to play Santa, and his boss chooses him. It starts off fine, but you can already see there's problems because he starts like interrogating the children, asking them if they've been naughty or nice, and saying he'll punish anyone that's been naughty, like, that kind of thing. And it's like, it just gets worse and worse because the guy gives him liquor and then says, what happens when Santa comes around this time of year, right? He's like, yes, I do. And totally different meaning for him based on his experience. But yeah, just like a standard slasher with just kind of a unique trigger, and yeah, the character just has a psychotic break and becomes the killer. Not a whole bunch to say about it. Honestly, I just think that's a nice change of pace given what's going on in the holiday. This could flop majorly. The film overall wasn't, great, but still worth a watch. Pretty surface level for the most part, I would say. I just think a nice palate cleanser is needed. So here we are. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got. So as always, thanks for watching, and peace.